Entrepreneurship education is simply a process whereby we're taking our learners to learn and to acquire business knowledge, skills, and competencies through practical activities, not based on theory only, because it has been proven by research that you cannot teach entrepreneurship based on theory, based on the textbook. Learners have to learn in class through direct instructions, but then we need to give them the opportunity to experience so that they can feel how it is in the business.
I learn what other people come with new ideas. So we learn a lot of skills. We learn about cooking because we have a tuck shop in our school. We learn about drawings and all. I also learn doing business in practice.
Now, the program has been promoted in our school since 2016. We were approached by Ewet, which is Education and Enterprise Trust. They are located in Bloemfontein. They came with a proposal to school and request that we can voluntarily be trained in order to teach our learners through the entrepreneurship education. So now, from then, those who were interested, they joined the program and we start working with them. Now, when they come to the program, our task as educators now is to guide them through the process of entrepreneurship and make them understand that business is about seeing an opportunity, identifying a problem, and provide a solution. And the solution to be provided can be in terms of money. You can get a fee in return, or you can provide a solution in terms of the promotion of the corporate social responsibility. So these are the things that we are teaching our kids in the program. But then we have to work on actual projects. So we have so much project on which we work since 2016, and each category according to where they feel like they have the skills to contribute. For example, I have learners who are good in painting, and we want to value the talents that they have by showing them that it's a skills, it's a talent that they have, but they can earn a living.
What I've learned through the project is that you have to stand on your own and do what you do best and provide yourself with the importance, with the knowledge that is required of you to be able to open your own business and to open job opportunities, solving problems for the society that you basically live in.
Our very first project was, if I can remember, in 2016, was a market day, so that we can raise funds, and using the funds we can then invest it in the product. And unfortunately on the market day we didn't make a profit, we made a loss. And then we didn't lose hope. Making a loss is part of the business and the learners have to learn that. The funds that was remain in our hands, we said, let us do a car wash. We can wash the cars of the teachers here in the parking, break time or after school, and then they can pay us money so that we can be able to have funds to operate our project. So we started with the car wash. It was successful, but we had to stop the car wash because the Western Cape were in the drought situation, so we had to stop it. But then the funds that we had, we identify now our very first business idea, which was to own graduation gowns. We saw that there was a competition from the Western Cape Premier, Madam Ellen Zille. The competition is called PERA competition. It stands for Premier Recognition Entrepreneurship Award. We entered that competition with our business idea. So we won 50,000 rand from her. And we also entered the ESCOM Simama Ranta competition as well. I remember the time, we were the second run-up in the province. We won 25,000. So having 75,000 rand in our hands, we then decided to make the gowns that you can see just behind me. And currently we have 218 graduation gowns that we made out of the funds that we won from the competition. And we also have 217 neckbands and the hats. And schools around in the township, not only in the township, even from Kensington, they're coming to hire the gowns from us because we offer the quality gowns at a very good price. In 2017, we identify another business opportunity as a society together with my learners. The first one was to provide dustbins in the classrooms, and we sold them to the classes. And then we say, let us take the dirty job. But behind that, we wanted our learners to learn that you can own a cleaning company in the future. So we start cleaning the classes for them, and then each class will be responsible just to give, each learner will pay one rent. And then we will do the dirty job for them, make the class look nice, we clean, we polish, it looks nice. And we used to do it twice a month. Now, through that project, we raised an amount which was surprising to everyone. We raised about 7,000 rands for 2 months. It was a success. And then we take that money that we raised, we then invested in the project that we're going to do for 2018 in the competition. So in 2018, we did the painting. So besides the painting, we also had to do the pot plants, which you can also see next to me there. That was a business idea again for 2018, of which the grade 11s were responsible.
Through the entrepreneur program, I've learned about doing business in practice, because in our classrooms we are being taught about business, but we're not doing it in practice. And my skills have developed during this program, because now I know if I want to own a business in future, I know how to manage my profits, and I know how to give back to the community. Because as we are the youth of South Africa, we are struggling after doing matric. We struggle to get jobs. And through this program, I've learned that I must create my own job and I must employ our people in South Africa.
My future plan for my learners is simply, I want them to own businesses. I don't want them to go out there and look for jobs. I want them to own businesses so that they can employ other people, and so that together we can fight unemployment and reduce it.
I've got to understand the importance of being an entrepreneur and how to be an entrepreneur, but most importantly, being able to create a job for myself and to secure a place for me in the future.
Next year, our future plan is actually to work on social issues. We're going to focus mainly on providing solutions for social problems that the community are facing. There's no need to run the business and make a profit if the community that we are called to serve are struggling. For the past 3 years, we've made extensive profits from the business of the gowns. For example, last year, from the gowns only we generated about between 20 to 25,000 rand. But what do we do with the profits if we have people around us who are living in poverty? So we have to do something. So that is in a nutshell our future plan for the society.